All right, let's talk about this funky ass bitch right here, Kamora Simmons, who seems to be running around acting like she exposing Russell Simmons. So let's go ahead and tell the whole truth and everything there is to it. Number one, you never made no money in your life based on anything you did. Everything you did, you got put in position because of Russell Simmons. That $90 million that you say is yours because your new husband, who's a fraud, who's been stealing, is now under investigation from the IRS, Goldman Sachs, Ponzi scheme bullshit. That's what Russell was talking about when you said you were stealing his money. Now that that money done dried up, and Russell done went to Indonesia, and he don't owe you no child support no more, and all the kids are grown. And, oh, and by the way, you and had the kid with the African actor, no beef with him. So let's get over this here. You went from Russell to the African actor to the Ponzi scheme dude. So once again, you running around telling everybody else about Russell Simmons. Meanwhile, you jumping from dick to dick to dick. And I've seen in a lot of comment sections, the money done dried up. So the only thing you can do is try and talk bad about Russell Simmons. But I'm starting to learn a lot more about this shit when it comes. And I'm gonna leave this article. I want everybody to read this article. Read both of these articles. I leave you. And I think it's quite odd that when it comes to Diddy and all these other people, it's magically when these chicks run up and they get with these white boys and they want to get some money from the brother. And this ain't no diss at white people or white dudes, nothing. I just think it's funny that, oh, now we victims, now we want money. And what all men need to do is just be honest with these chicks and say, look, you was fucking around and you was doing what you was doing with that dude for the money. That's what come with it. So if there's anything I want in the future, damn it, it better not be no questions asked. It better not be no games played because you did this with this dude and I actually genuinely like you. Instead, these dudes can't be honest with themselves. So what they'll do is they'll have these bitches lie and try and rob these dudes blind for decisions that they made. It's this simple. Plenty of women have good dudes they can pick from day one. They pick whatever they pick for whatever reason they pick it. And you can't learn anything in life if you don't learn from the lessons in life. And everybody says, "Oh, just because Russell's a dad doesn't mean he can treat this or that." I would love to know these allegations of abuse and verbal abuse and all this other crap because you've been divorced from Russell Simmons for at least over a decade, might even be more, might be 15 years. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And since then, you on your two husbands since then. So is the African dude no? The white dude that's a Ponzi scheme no? You stealing his money to put it. And then the funny thing is, she said my $93 million that was in her third estranged husband, or he's getting investigated for, or whatever. She said that's my money. Where you get that money from? You ain't generate that money yourself. This is what really needs to happen. If quote unquote Russell Simmons is so guilty of all these things, that's fine. He can be guilty of them. Bring him back to the U.S. and put him in jail. But you know what you also better do? Put Kamora Simmons in jail for stealing and putting money into a Ponzi scheme. And this dude who's under investigation by the damn feds right now, and her ass need to go to jail. And then after everything is done and served, Russell Simmons don't owe you a damn dime. He doesn't owe you anything. The only reason you have a voice is because you married Russell Simmons. You have done nothing impressive. These women kill me with this running around here acting like because I slept with a rapper or athlete or somebody famous, I'm a celebrity for it. That's just high class prostitution. You don't get a freaking pat on the back because you had sex with somebody who's got a lot of money. And women who go to work every day, y'all should be disgusted by these type of women. You work your ass off all day at Walmart. You work your ass in the school system. You're a principal. You work for the state. You work for a bank. You work for whatever company it is, corporation, food, shipping, logistics, whatever you bust your ass off every day. This should disgust you that you got these chicks running around here and the news is actually trying to sell y'all victimhood while you work your ass off and she just getting paid like a high class hooker and then having the nerve to complain about something that she chose for herself. This is the truth about Kamora Lee Simmons since she want to expose quote unquote Russell Simmons. She's a thief. She's a liar. She's a scam artist. She jumps around. She's a serial marrier. All she does is marry the next dude, the next dude, the next dude. And when she runs out of money, she goes online to try and talk bad about other rich people. Meanwhile, not generating any money for her sorry ass self.